Hi, this is Mrs. Whitaker, and we're looking at the location of study. And this is just a short PowerPoint presentation to show you how to complete the location of study for the CXC CSEC Geography SBA. Just a few tips will be given to ensure that you're able to draw CXC maps or maps to their criteria. These tips are not difficult and can be done very quickly. Before getting started, you must know the following information: which Caribbean country that is going to be studied, your specific area of study, and you must have the components on the map. For map 1, this is the entire map of the Caribbean country that you're studying. It must be neatly drawn or traced and must have the map elements. It must contain a title, border, scale, key or legend, north arrow, a coastline, if that's applicable, and your parishes written horizontally on the map. Your words on your map should not be written in a slanted manner and should be written in a way that any person can read and identify what is being written. Example 1 shows the map of Barbados and the area of study. For this map, you can see the elements are present or the components of the map. Here you have the border. The border should be clearly seen, and this is putting the map within a box. Then you should have your country drawn in such a manner that the outline is easy to see. Ensure that your writing is horizontal so persons can identify the letters and be able to read it easily. Here is the title written at the top, showing which country it is and the location of study. In this case, it was Little Bay, St. Lucie. A north arrow is present to show the orientation of the map, the presence of the road in red to show the area traveled, the capital, a red dot, the location of the school, as well as the area of study that was being carried out. This is to ensure you have all the components of your map. As you can notice, the edge of the map is outlined in blue. This is to show that this is an island that is completely, obviously, surrounded by water. So the coastline is colored in blue to show this. A good way of writing your title is Map 1, showing the map of Barbados and the area of study, or Map 1, showing the map of whatever country that is being studied here. For the second map, this is the enlarged area of the area of study. It must also be neatly drawn and must also contain the same map elements. It must have the title, the border, scale, key or legend, a north arrow, coastline is applicable, and parishes depending on how large that area is. Map 2 is an enlarged area of the study. Now this area that is being studied is Little Bay, St. Lucie, Barbados. As you can see, this map also contains a border, which is the area put into a box. You have your scale written in the corner along with the north arrow. You have your key identifying key areas or important areas within the enlarged map. Again, the outline was done in this area showing the coastline of this enlarged area. Blue on the map internally also shows that there are some rivers in this area, as well as the buildings, which are small black squares or rectangles. Red on the roads, these are represented right here. Again, your enlarger map should zoom in to the area that is being studied. So those are the tips. Very short, very sweet. Maps are important to illustrate your area of study. To ensure that your maps are well done, look at the points that were given earlier. Ensure you have the components or elements of the map, that your maps are neatly written or neatly drawn. Ensure that you do not use secondary maps. Do not use maps that come directly off of the internet. Ensure that you can use your atlas and trace your map outline, making sure you have your scale, your orientation, your titles, and what is required. You will lose marks if you print a map from off the internet and put it as your own. Ensure that you draw your maps, to the best of your ability, and by using these tips, you will be successful.